Hello, I'm Kyle, and today we have a very special guest. She's a 2019 Gatorade Florida Athlete of the Year. She's a 10-time state medalist, including 4 state championships. She's a Hillsborough County cross-country and track and field Athlete of the Year. She has also run 4:46 in the mile and 17:13 in the 5K. She has more titles and awards than we actually have time to list. She's the greatest distance runner in Riverview history. She's our very own Alyssa Hendrix. How are you doing, Alyssa?
Good, how are you, Kyle?
Thank you for joining us today. To begin, how did you get started with distance running?
I was a runner, and coming into high school, I always had pretty good endurance on the soccer field. So I came in and wanted to try something new and thought I would make really good friends. So I tried it out, and I ended up, loving it. So.
Now, going off of that, you won state titles for cross country and track. Which do you prefer, and what are some challenges for each?
I definitely like cross country more. I like kind of going to different places, going different distances, and I think 3.1 miles is a really good distance for me. I think it kind of has, not the 10K type of feel, but you also get kind of some speed in there, and I also like the types of workouts that you do for cross country, and I think it suits me more as an athlete. So
absolutely. Right.
And some challenges, I think, for track. Sometimes, it gets really hot during the season, and cross country you kind of are able to hide behind the forest and everything that you're running through. And then with track, you also have multiple events that you do in a meet. With cross country, it's just one event and you're done. So, yeah.
What event in particular, in specifics for a track, or what do you prefer?
Well, I mostly do the mile and 2 mile, but I think I prefer the 2 mile. I think that I have enough speed to really be able to kick it in at the end, but also have the perfect amount of endurance to really push it. So I think that combination of both, I think that's kind of the perfect distance for me.
Perfect. Now, speaking of distance, you recently signed to run for North Carolina State. What are your plans there?
I really wanted a program when I was looking at college that would really challenge me, and I really wanted people to be able to run with, and really, I wanted to go and be the best runner I could be. And I think that NC State really had a good balance. I really loved the team, and it isn't, I would say, the most flashy college, but I really am not like that. So I like kind of just, feeling really homely and not really being oh my goodness, this college is overwhelming. And I think that NC State was the perfect fit. And, I'm really hoping that the next 2 years we'll be at FSU for the national championship. And, of course, we want to take home the win. And, I fell in love with cross country on, my state course my freshman year. So I really want to, take it home there.
Perfect. And speaking of all these college offers, when most people look at you, they immediately see one of the best in Riverview history. So did you ever get any sort of offers from top dog colleges like Stanford or Yale or anything?
Oh, yeah, I definitely did. I think, I got offers from everywhere, really. I have a big cart in my room of all these letters, and it was really awesome, to get everything from, from Ivy Leagues to Pac-12s to Pac-10s. Everywhere, really. Stanford, Harvard, Yale, Princeton, but I really just wanted to pick a college that would really fit me academically and athletically. And like I said, I didn't want something that I felt overwhelmed. The best athlete that you're going to be is when you're surrounded with people that you really, that really buy into everything. So it really wasn't the school necessarily for me. I didn't really know what major I wanted to attend, so that really wasn't anything. I want to go in the medical field, but I really just wanted to be able to click with the coaches and the team, and that's all you need to be great. So.
Now, when you talk about medical, are you talking about athletes, sports medical?
Yeah, I wanted to be a physical therapist or some type of sports medicine, but recently I've really wanted to try to be thinking a college coach. I've really seen the influence that my running coach has really had on me, and I kind of want to have that same difference in somebody else's life. Sounds kind of cheesy, but I really enjoy kind of seeing the development of athletes and being able to see how they're able to transition and really grow from the athlete, from I was my freshman year to where I am now. I never expected that, but it really was just, the people that surrounded around me, and really buying into the idea of that.
Perfect. Now, when we're talking about going to college, what are your long-range goals? Possibly an NCAA title? Or even
oh yeah, definitely. I think that, my class this year for NC State is the #1 recruiting class ever for distance. So it's going to make it a little hard, but I definitely wanted the challenge, and, I obviously got that. But, definitely to go and win an NCAA title and really just, help the team and, represent the Wolfpack proud, and, go in and really just give it all I have, and hopefully all I have is an NCAA championship at the end. So, just do my best and whatever comes out. So.
And finally, for our younger viewers out there, do you have any tips for our young runners?
I would say to really just, not back down through all the obstacles and everything that comes. A lot of injury happens. I was fortunate to not have as much as everybody else, but, it really was hard to go into meets and really feel discouraged when you're against, some of the best runners when you were younger. And when I was younger, it was hard to go up there and see girls that I knew that won nationals when I was racing against them, but, really just being confident in your running and knowing that every workout you put 110%. So it's like you prepared the best that you could be and you can't do anything else. And I think that really helped set me at ease when I was going to the bigger meets, just because I knew I did all that I could. So it wasn't like, oh, I forgot to do this, it might impact my race or anything. It really was just, giving 150% every day and, just trusting the coaches and trusting the training. So
that's amazing. Thank you, Alyssa. And good luck this year and in the future. We'll be following you. Once a shark, always a shark. For Shark TV, I'm Kyle. Thank you for watching.